Hello, I'm David Chaston with 98.9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news pump prices are getting a 1-2 punch, boosting inflation and restraining discretionary incomes. But first, international markets are in hold mode, awaiting the outcome of today's US Fed meeting, which will be announced tomorrow. A 25 basis points hike is expected. And data out today indicates rising consumer confidence in the US, as one measure hit its highest level since 2000. Meanwhile, US house prices are up 6.4% in the year to July, a slightly lower annual increase than recorded in June. Progress on the Canada portion of the NAFTA renegotiation has slowed to a crawl and it seems unlikely to be completed by the US-imposed deadline of September 30th. In Argentina, the head of their central bank has resigned. This is the second resignation from that position in 4 months. Their currency tumbled on the news. In the Philippines, a senior official there indicated they would be raising their policy rate at their next meeting, taking their benchmark rate up 50 basis points to 4.5%. The country is also considering imposing price controls on rice, pork and chicken in response to shortages after some recent weather events. Locally, we're about to be hit with a new 3 cents a litre national fuel tax, right at the time international crude prices are rising and driving pump prices higher. We currently pay more than 40% of the discounted pump price as tax, and the new levies will push that up over 42% nationally and over 45% in Auckland. The government wins with its GST collections when the pump price is pushed up. All this movement puts upward pressure on inflation. Petrol prices are now at record highs, and that will be restraining discretionary spending. It also collects GST on those taxes. The US Treasury 10-year yield is up 2 basis points and now at 3.10% and approaching its recent peak in May. Otherwise, you have to go back to May 2011 to match today's rate. That US 210 rate curve is now just under 26 basis points. The Aussie government 10 years at 2.75%, that's up 4 basis points. The Chinese government 10 years at 3.70%, that's down 1 basis point, while the New Zealand government 10-year is at 2.71%, that's up 2 basis points. Gold is up $2 an ounce at $1,201 an ounce in New York. US oil prices are holding at the new higher levels and now just over $72 a barrel, with the Brent benchmark just under $82 a barrel and a 4-year high. The Kiwi dollar is unchanged today at 66.5 US cents. On the cross rates were a little changed also at 91.7 Aussie cents and it's 56.5 euro cents. That puts the TWI at 70.1. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.